them thinking your shit ain't stinking. Well, mama's done wiping your rear. Well, you made it all right, sir, but I won't spend my life, sir, crying these cocksucking tears. Looks like your enjoyment went on unemployment. There you are with your rose begging you. So you lost all your magic. You think that it's tragic that no one will come cry for you. Well, your sexisms are broken record. Been screeching for 10,000 years. And the battle's begun, sir. I tell you I'm done, sir, crying these cocksucking tears. The battle's begun, sir. I tell you I'm all done, sir, crying these cocksucking tears. Some people call it courage. I prefer the term rabid, because that's certainly where I was, and very angry. Most of us were angry. I think the anger was probably the bottom line emotion that spurred us all on. Everybody, including me, who was involved, especially in the early 70s, was taking a real big risk. I'd been kicked out of the Peace Corps for being gay. I ended up in a mental institution. I spent from 1970 to 1978 jobless and unemployed because nobody would hire me, because my mouth was so big about the issue. All of us knew that we were potentially sacrificing our life. I had more than one personal friend in the early 70s murdered. Waltzing well was soft and sweet. The way he waltzed was too iffy for a psychiatrist to think was fitting. So they said, hey son, we think we should sneak you a slug, a raw manhood. The state hospital's just the place to get one. Now they call him a queer sickie. There was no genre in music willing to accept gay music. So it didn't matter. We were going to be out no matter what genre we chose. We were desperate to get out valid information about who we were. And the album allowed us to distribute information everywhere to anybody who would order it. I'm sure there were more than a few hundred people who ordered copies of Lavender Country who kept it secret, who couldn't show it in Lincoln, Nebraska, or Pierre, South Dakota, or Bloomington, Indiana. They couldn't show their parents. They couldn't show anybody. They hid it in their bedroom, but they ordered it and they listened to it. The reactions went the whole spectrum. There were people who came to us in tears because they loved Lavender Country so much. And there were people who were outraged that we had enough nerve to do it. And there were people who were astonished and unaccepting of the fact that something like gay country music even had a right to exist. But we didn't care about that. We only cared about the people who cried. That's where every Sue and Hannah arrives at queer nirvana, because they're lesbians under every bush and tree. So y'all come out, my dears, to Lavender Country. Y'all come out and make yourself to fall. I'm 70. I'm not very impressed by fame anymore. It's elusive and it doesn't really mean much. To think that Lavender Country is going to outlive me that's the real juice, that's the real joy, that's the real profoundness, that's what I really love. When we made Lavender Country, and for decades, the only people who could respond to it were gay people. It was very difficult for straight people to listen to it, but not anymore. You don't need to be gay to understand Lavender Country. You just need not to have your head up your butt about human sexuality. Is it an artifact or is it alive? It's both. It is an artifact, and issues that were confronting the lesbian gay community in the early 70s were much more intense than they might be now, but they were the same issues. I believe that the album resonates now maybe more than ever. It still has meaning. It don't matter here who you love or what you wear, 'cause we don't